good.
Welcome to another exciting episode of the $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Paperboy.
And I'm Mr. Magazine.
And it is BOLO Day. It's been a while since you've been here, Mr. Magazine.
I miss these.
Why don't we see what great things you have? Oh, this should have been in my pile.
This could have been a Rambling Story one.
It really should. I screwed up.
Yeah, twofer. China, WWE Autograph Playboy Magazine, November 2000 with COA. One for $95, it looks like. And, something to show you. And then when I put this up, Paperboy made a screeching laugh or something going on there. Apparently, he gave this to me, or, I'm sure we can split the cost, Monday or something. But I totally forgot that he gave it to me because it was a couple weeks ago or whatever.
Yeah, it came out of the $1,000 collection, and I don't sell autographs with this. And I go, is this any good? And he goes, yeah, let me take that.
Note to self, next time, put those on your website. He won't see it. So, okay. Moving on. Maria Ozawa, 2007 Juicy Honey Type E Jersey card, number 82 out of 100. Now, we're going to call it the New Jersey collection, even though it's really Pennsylvania. I can't stop it. But anyways, this was part of that deal. The guy had extensive cards of all kinds of females. And it looks like the backside is nude, but it's blocked out, right?
Yeah.
By the jersey. Anyways.
Let's not click on it, just to be
yeah.
safe.
So these are going for $50 to hundreds of dollars per. And there's hundreds of these in the collection. Some of them are $200. Some are signed, which are $250. There's so whatever this honey jersey or juicy honey, whatever's going on, these things are very sought after. And I've never seen or heard of them in my life until now. And we got tons of them on there. For the signed ones and the nude ones, we're only putting, because that's the premium ones, we don't want to put too many on in case you can't sell them on eBay, because you never know, because we are blocking them out if they're not already blocked out. It's just crazy. We've sold dozens of these already from, $40 to $100, and there's some that are worth $150 to $200. So,
and I do have to give a shout out to the gentleman who sold the collection. He did mention that these were very good to start with. So he said, hey, you'll be very, very surprised, because he does realize you got to get some money back, because you didn't spend $40. You spent some big boy money on it.
Sure.
And so he was helping you out by saying, get stuff like that listed fast, because you got to get some money back out of it.
Yeah, very good. All right, next up, Nathalie. Is it Nathalie?
That's
or did he spell it wrong? It is Nathalie. All right, Nathalie Emmanuel. Missandei, Game of Thrones, 2014.
I could have picked anything better for you to try to pronounce than that.
It's good stuff. This came from the same collection. The crazy thing is, there's about 30 of this signed card in the collection.
Wow.
And there's some that are rarer, numbered ones that are hundreds of dollars, but this one sold quickly. We just relisted another one. So, and again, I think we were a little high. We priced, so it was $89 with 25 off. So that means I put it up for $80, and it didn't sell. We usually raise it to $90, and then I took the $67. So
I
can't complain. 30 of them times $60 is $1,800. Yeah, exactly. So. Next up, Goodfellas, 27 by 39 movie poster. De Niro, Pesci, Liotta. It's apparently an original one, and it's $65, so I can't argue with that. I don't know where I got it recently in some deal. It was rolled up. I bought a bunch of stuff, and I forgot to do that, so we're going to turn that off.
Well, and that
potential spam.
I think one of the reasons why that sold so well is because of the error.
Hold on. Is it De Niro spelled wrong?
Yeah, it's the De
Niro. Yeah, that's it.
De Niro.
Yep, you got it. All right, it could be true. Yeah, there you go.
Rhymes with gyro, De Niro.
Yeah, he was called, let's see, in Goodfellas he was Jimmy, so was it Himmy? We call him Himmy. Next up, Globe Magazine, May 5th, 1992. Aaron Moran, Bobby Kennedy, Patty Hearst. I don't know if Bobby Kennedy's a good keyword now because of his son, but this did sell for $37.
Well, actually, that is the son. Bobby Kennedy Jr.
Oh, yeah, holy cow. And they didn't put that in there. Okay. Well,
that was 21. It was before anybody would have known who RFK Jr. was. So, yeah.
It took 4 years to sell, but it sold for $37. And that's, if you can pick these up for 50 cents all day long, they're going to sell for, I would say, 15 or more, being this old. And there's going to be someone on there that's relevant,
Yep.
So, next up, The Hammer Conspiracies, 1982. Frank Alloy, Rochester, New York, Italian mob book. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's two versions of this because the guy sold me both. I think he sold me two of this one. This is the better version, I believe.
Yep.
and it sold for about $117.
You're giving away my secrets. This is something I look for at the estate sales all the time.
I didn't know that. You should have
no,
should have nudged me or something.
No, you can find it out at estate sales. It is $100 and some book, definitely all day long on it. I'm going to go into a rambling story. So you remember I had the day job as an auditor for New York State.
I can't forget because you do remind us about that, yes.
And I read that story, and the first, the murder that started the whole mob wars up here in Rochester, New York, happened in a building off of Brighton Henrietta Town Line Road. There's a little side street right over there. And I had just finished reading this book. I actually bought this book at a sale, read it, and I went to sell it, and I was able to sell it.
Yeah.
And I go to an audit like 3 days later, and as I'm walking into the place, I said, wait a minute. I know this address from that book.
Wow, that's
And right
cool.
when I walked in, I'm like, and this is where the guy was standing at.
Did you do the slow back off and backing out
I really should have.
like Quagmire does it in Family Guy when he's like,
I really should have, because I'm sitting there going, I am standing right where that guy was off that started the mob wars. Oh boy.
wow, that's cool. Look at a free rambling story and a good one. Next up, 1990 Barry Sanders Lions 34.5 by 22 NFL Starline poster, still originally sealed and rolled. I think I took $35 on this.
Now what is picture 2?
Picture 2 would be the seal.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And picture 3 is where it's a broken.
See, because
seal.
the biggest problem with that, again, is you don't know necessarily what pose it is and all that.
and you might be able to search on them and get an idea. I don't know if they're all if every pose has the same blue,
Right.
or if some are light blue or white. You could probably narrow it down. But
people are buying it.
And that's what I hate about other posters too, because they might be really cool looking, even if it's a Metallica or some other band. It's like you can't really show it off, and you really don't know the version. But again, most are going for this price.
It's sealed, yeah.
Yep. Next up, Jurassic Park warning.
That's cool.
Teratogenic Thermos Model 3700, Universal 1992, and you're talking, man, almost 35 years old now. One for $25, and can't argue with that. Don't know where I got it. Picked it up recently in a deal, and they got to be out there. So I would, you probably pay $5 for it.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
When you shipped that, did you have to click on it being hazardous material?
I did not, but it's funny if they ever maybe we sent a media mail, it'd be like a red flag when they opened it up. Hold on,
Or even if you sent it regular and the box got cut open just a little bit, and all they saw was the big red warning.
It's supposed to be in a red cooler. I think you were up. Yes.
All righty, first item I have over here. I did show this at a haul video, and definitely do check out all the haul videos. Tanax Booklet, It's Time You Knew All About Menstruation, 1974. I knew most of it, so I'm pretty happy I was able to sell it. I got $28 out of it. I think I paid $1 for it. I bought it at Springfield, if I remember right. So do check out our haul videos. I do drop nuggets of knowledge over there. I have to do it somewhere. Up next, Barnol's, which I really should have it's not Barnol's, it's Bagnol's, so it's my turn to hire your lister.
Oh, yeah.
Delorme, Normandy, France, first day cover 1961. I took a $10 offer on it, but the reason why I'm happy is I did mention that I was trying to move into first day covers, or not first day, but covers at some point. And every time I sell one, I get a little smile on my face because they don't take up a lot of room and I don't pay a lot of money for them. And I say, okay, I'm learning a little bit, and I'm making a few sales here and there.
I'm going to question, what's your success rate? So say you listed 100 of these 2 months ago. How often are they selling? Because I do see them up here. And I think the more you get on, the more they're going to sell. Because it's not their one-of-ones, but they're very close to one-of-one. There can't be many with that stamp and so forth.
Not in America. I can't
and
imagine,
available, so you don't have much competition with this specific
that from
one.
France, not real good, but still, they move.
Yeah.
And these are ones that there are other ones out there. The other covers that I sell are literally one of a kind because it was something that was mailed from somewhere to somewhere else. So you just got to find the right collector for it. But again, the beauty is you don't pay a lot and it doesn't take up a lot of room. I like those. The Pocket Magazine, Maine 1897. Anthony Hope Celeste, Ian McLaren, and Edwin W. Pugh. $44.25. I think I took a $25 or a $30 offer on it because the gentleman goes, your postage is outrageous. And he lives out in California. Yeah. It can go media mail.
Okay.
There are no ads. Really?
Yep.
Picture 2, sir.
Yeah.
Picture 2. There are ads. Cannot go media mail.
But they must do this to everybody.
The thing is, he had over 7,000 positives, so he knows better.
Yeah.
And if he's buying this magazine, this isn't a magazine that a casual person buys.
Right.
But again, telling me it doesn't have ads, I'm like, picture 2.
Yeah.
So stand fast. Don't send things out the wrong way.
Can't get that. Someone needs a manicure.
Thank you. Thank you. New York Daily News, October 29th, 1999, Yankees Championship Parade. Yankees Championship Parade. In Marilyn Monroe. Now, I did not put New York Yankees because I have New York in the name of the...
Oh, good call.
So,
nice.
No reason to repeat it, because if
Very
they
smart.
search New York Yankees, it will show up.
Yeah.
Nice thing there, because it's got Maryland and the Yankees having won on that.
Auction fetched $8 million from 25 years ago. Imagine it now, and probably triple that.
The thing that made me laugh hard about this is, what are we celebrating right over here?
The championship of the Yankees?
Look at the back cover. So many questions for the 2000 season. How about we, I don't know, maybe for a day or two, we celebrate the victory. We don't have to start nitpicking the next day. That's New York media for you.
George Soros.
Advertising fan, H.W. Herron Sons, Cole, Brantsville, Pennsylvania, The Last Supper. Does have the crease at the top. Did sell for $28, though. I bought a big pile of these from a gentleman at Madison Bachville a few years ago. And they sell occasionally, probably sell 3 to 4 a year. But hey, I'm into them for about $1.50 each. So
nice.
I made my money back. I'm happy. And I had never sold things like this before that purchase. So, Mr. District Attorney 53, DC Comics 1956, Canine Eyewitness, $20. It's got some condition issues, as you can see.
Yeah.
And that's why I like these. This is actually Silver Age, early Silver Age. But that's why I do like comics like this. There aren't a ton of them up there, and somebody just needs it for their collection is what it comes down to.
Now, would this be in Overstreets?
It would be in Overstreet, yes.
How come you didn't keep it?
You're funny. It's too good a condition. But
all right, you got me there.
$20. You can't argue with a book like that. You can pick up occasionally books like this for $1 to $2 at sales because, again, the condition, people are like, I would just get rid of it. Up next, Distinctive Homes of West Coast Lumber, 1950s, designed for better living. $36.24 on that. It's got a lot of great houses in it. Not great enough to sell over on Whatnot for $3, but good enough to sell over on eBay for $36.
Man, I wish I had more time.
But you'll find these books out there all the time. Do pick them up. They're booklet magazine size, and they've got people love them for architecture, is what it comes down to. Up next, Caesar's Palace, Las Vegas menu, 1960s. That's a large size menu. It's actually bigger than a Life magazine.
What's the restaurant called?
It's the one in Caesar's Palace. Bacchanal. Menu, 1960s. $28.24. Pretty cool looking item over there, definitely. I was able to, there's no date in it, but I was able to date it by doing some research on when the restaurant was open and the like.
I got a dirty mind.
I'm sure you do.
I don't want to.
Yes, now that I see it, I see what you're talking about. And finally, Super Science Stories, pulp.
Nice.
January 1950. L. Ron Hubbard, Murray Leinster, $42. And the gentleman bought this, and I had another one with L. Ron Hubbard in it for a similar price he bought. These actually have gone down in value throughout the years. This would have been about a $60 to $70 pulp back in 2005.
Why is that?
2007. I guess they're not as rare as people thought, or L. Ron Hubbard doesn't have the people after him that were in the past.
A lot of people collecting probably passed away as well, but like a high grade one was
a high grade
couple
would be
hundred.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This has tape around it and everything like that. So this is off grade. But again, you do have to check the old pulps. He actually did use a couple of nom de plumes as well. So you will want to do a little research on that as well. It means pen name.
Yeah. I figured as much.
If you could hit the like button, we would definitely appreciate it. And we will see you next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.